How's it going, guys? Wandering Wolfos, welcoming you back to Let's Play Batman, the TellTale series. Now, before we get started, I know they're called episodes, but I'm gonna call them chapters because it's my wolf brain's getting kind of confused with, like, you know, I've got episodes on my channel and then there's like episodes in the game. It's like, yeah. So I'm gonna just call them chapters. Speaking of which, in the last chapter, we took down the infamous Carmine Falcone, but he revealed that our family has the biggest gangsters of them all in Gotham. I know, a plot twist, right? This never happened in the original comics. I'm excited. Let's jump straight into Chapter 2, Children of Arkham. After this chapter, I will be flying in this game completely blind, so I don't know what's going on. Previously on Batman, the TellTale series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many? I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you.
Wait, hold up. Wasn't Falcone's face just a little bit crispier than this?
It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
This game series adapts to the choices you make. This story is tailored by how you play. Popping my knuckles. Oh, that felt good.
Don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Oh. Batman's story has always been a very, very sad story indeed.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family, too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades.
So...
I hoped it would never
So
come.
Bruce is
Forget
in his
the papers.
20s.
I want to hear it from you.
20s or 30s.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
And I'm the last to find out.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you.
Alfred's been more of a dad
I
than
hope you can
his
forgive
actual
me.
parents.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Sorry, guys, if you hear that, I'm eating pizza.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Investigation time! Yeah! Hopefully it doesn't glitch out like last time.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
I love how it just positions my cursor right where I need to go, so I can just, like, press X. Eat a piece of pepperoni. Oh yeah, the
Just
Monarch
wanted to
Theater.
protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Wayne Memorial Auditorium? It used to be the Monarch Theater. At least according to the, comics.
I love that movie.
There it
Saw
is.
Countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
with my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Gaps? I only see one.
Maybe.
Big one.
Do I really want to know?
You know this won't end until we find out. Oh, it's not letting me turn. I have to just walk straight.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal. Just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
In every single rendition of this I've ever seen, she's always wearing a pearl necklace.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
I think I'm turning into a Ninja Turtle. Me and my obsession with frickin' pizza. GCPD, 8:56 a.m. Excuse me.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
And I appreciate it.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
Uh-oh.
Last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Every time it says
At
that a
least
character
tell me
remembers
what this is
something, it makes
about.
me nervous.
Sure. I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
I
That's
brought you
why
into
I have
this.
to
The
speak
least
with
I
him.
could do is let you
I
know
have
what's
to know
going
for sure.
on.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage.
Hi, Lieutenant.
Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Sorry, Harv,
Nice
I was
job
gonna
bringing in
tell you.
Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just
Hello.
wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Montoya
Thanks,
looked a lot
Sergeant.
different in the movie.
We're keeping
Sounded a lot
Falcone in the
different, too.
infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him. He held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Let's just be... I
I
think he's a
know he
freak.
does a lot for the department, but Honestly, Batman freaks me out.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
It's like, he's a freak! I think I'm gonna have
Falcone's
Bruce
inside.
denounce Batman
Say
everywhere he
what you
goes.
gotta
He's like,
say.
oh, I don't like
We'll be out
Batman,
here.
blah, 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 even though it's the pot calling the kettle black over here. Or, no, hypocrite. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Hypocrisy. Gigantic hypocrite's what I'm going for here. Oh, Batman's a freak. He should be put down. I am Batman. Oh, my. Chapter 2, Children of Arkham.
Bruce Wayne?
Hey, how's it going?
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you hired
Until
Joe
you
Till.
sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Chill. I meant to say chill.
So that's what this is really about, huh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
I'm nothing like
Damn
you.
shame, you ask me.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father,
No.
Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do.
Did.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Fine. But I'm only doing this because I need your head
40
cleared up to
years I
think.
keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you
I
coherent.
need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
You took her from me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
Oh, so he's almost
But
30.
you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take 'em out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
What?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Ah!
They're waiting for you in hell!
Montoya!
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Damn it! Well, I guess that's all we're getting out of him. So he didn't order the hit on our parents. Then who did?
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't think...
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming
Let's
in,
get
and
the
we're
facts
investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
You and me both.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Purple lights. The purple is real. First, let's look at this, discoloration.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
That is not normal.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
They should have used the touchpad for that. I could just swipe my finger up and he would have, like, swiped his finger up.
Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
You shot someone.
Everything is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
One hell of a drug.
There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found needle
evidence
marks.
that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
To you.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alright.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Hmm?
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm in a rush.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you hear that?
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal.
Oh, shit.
I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
Fine, fine.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
I probably shouldn't have done that, but you know.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that
And
up on the
what we
monitor.
got?
The
are we
residue I
looking
scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
It wasn't justice.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
He said we were
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Oh, there's my cursor.
This
Hi.
refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you...
It could create chaos.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Oz, where are you? Select. Let's find this one.
her! Find her now! Send a strong message!
Find her? Wait, who's her? I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh shit. Really? You can't fly over gaps of water? That's so fucking dumb. Pardon my French. Ooh!
Bring me her head!
Who's this her he's talking about? Oh, wait, oh, 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 oh. Bingo!
Yeah, there you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Oh, I wanted to hear that. There we go. Gotcha.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
But we'll have to wait till next time. Sorry, guys. Cliffhanger. Dragon Tamer 24. Oh my gosh. I have got to stop doing that. Wandering Wolfo signing off, and I will see you guys in part 2. Or part 6, I guess. Ugh! See, this is why I'm calling them chapters and not episodes, because it's messing me up already. Anyway, see you guys in part 6.